You are too afraid to be authentic. You are too afraid to express your opinions the way you actually feel about them because you might think, what happens if I do that? What happens if I actually show the real me? What happens if I am more crazy than I am allowed to be? You're afraid of getting castrated. That's what it comes down to. And the reason is because humans used to do um, rituals like a rite of passage, right? As a man, you would have grueling pain that you went through in order to develop your masculinity. We don't have that anymore. There's nothing painfully stimulating enough for you to be like, fuck it, I'm going to actually act like I want to act. That's why people, whenever they have near death experiences or some form of trauma or they get out of a really bad relationship, they're like, fuck it, I'm going to fix my life. I'm actually going to live the way I want to live. You don't need that though. You don't need to be close to death in order to live the way you actually want to live. You can actually just force yourself to do it. The key is that you realize if I express my authenticity, nothing happens. You might get some hate, you might get some love, it doesn't matter. You need to become indifferent to both of those things. If someone gives you a negative response to your authenticity, you don't give a fuck. If someone gives you a positive response though, you also can't give a fuck. If you give a fuck to either one of the two, you are a slave to someone else, right? You can't be a slave to what other people think of you. And you do this through exposure therapy. Whether it be making videos, whether it be going up to random strangers and talking to them, whether it be men or women, for romantic or sexual purposes or just casual networking or whatever the fuck, small talk, it doesn't matter. Express your honest opinion. Literally, as an exercise, go up to random people that you've never spoken to a day in your life, and the first thing you say to them, or a minute into talking to them, say something that isn't societally acceptable. Just say it like it's the most normal thing in the world. You need to start doing this because all the best people in the world at whatever it is they do, they're authentic and they're crazy. They are absolutely insane, psychopath motherfuckers about whatever it is that they do. And this is a practice. It's not, are you authentic or are you not authentic? Are you obsessed or are you not obsessed? It's how authentic are you? How obsessed are you? How much are you willing to give for the thing that you have to do? A great example of this is prime Conor McGregor. Not Conor McGregor now, not, once he's promoting his alcohol brand, none of that. Prime focus Conor McGregor. He was insane. He was obsessed. He has this quote where he's like, once I finally lost my mind, that's when I knew I was doing things right. I'm paraphrasing, but that's not the point. The point is, anyone who's ever done anything monumentally successfully is not societally acceptable at all, which is why we praise them to begin with. But in the beginning, I think Mr. Beast says something about this. When you are obsessed as a small creator or not a famous individual, everyone looks at you weird. And then when you get successful, everyone's like, oh my God, you're so obsessed. That's so amazing, blah, blah, blah. So the fact that you're crazy about something becomes a positive thing in public perception once you made it. Before you made it, no one is cheering for you, right? And so be the one that cheers for you. Be as crazy as humanly possible. Be as authentic and as raw and genuine as humanly possible. And whatever the fuck people say about it, it doesn't matter. Try it as an experiment. A lot of people, they do this online and they hide behind a profile picture that isn't them. Fuck that. Fucking, whether it's in person's even better, to be real with you. You can post videos, you can like, some people, I used to do this on Twitter, but Twitter doesn't count. Everyone is a retard on Twitter. You gotta actually, let's say you have a girl that you like, or if you're a girl, maybe you have a boy that you like, doesn't matter. Actually tell them a genuine, honest opinion before your boyfriend and girlfriend, because then you can share and do anything and whatever. It's normal. When you're still in the first phase of getting to know them, say the fucking weird things that you wouldn't tell anybody. Practice, actually do that shit, and you'll realize, first of all, you're probably gonna get a lot of hate, a lot of rejection, a lot of people looking at you weird. That's fine. You're also gonna have the opposite of it. You're also gonna have love from other people. None of those matter. None of those matter. After a while, you get desensitized to both sides of it. It doesn't matter. You can get hella compliments. You can get hella rejections. It doesn't. You don't give a fuck. The point is, you realize nothing actually happens. You don't die. People might be mad at you, and then what? Like, nothing is gonna happen. You're gonna wake up the next day and nothing changed. So go out there, express your authenticity, be as crazy and as violent and as insane and as obsessed as you want to be about whatever it is that you're passionate about. I don't know what the fuck you're passionate about. I have a lot of things I'm passionate about. This is not about me. You need to do what you're passionate about to the extreme. To the extreme. Because it's not the thing itself that people are excited by. People like enthusiasm. If you are crazy about some shit, no one could like that shit. They could think it's fucking weird. You might be into race cars. I don't know. You might be into fragrances. You might be into reading books. You might spend 6 hours a day in a library. You could do the most boring shit ever. It doesn't fucking matter. If you are crazy obsessed about that thing and you act like that thing is the best thing in the world, like that's the best shit in the fucking world, right? It doesn't matter what it is. People are gonna pick up on the fact that you're crazy about it, and either they are gonna be crazy about it too, and now you have a wonderful connection, or they're not crazy about that shit, but they enjoy the fact that you are, and boom, now you can go off of that. So do with that what you got to do with it. Envy is ignorance. Imitation is suicide. Don't do that.